40 plus helicopters in a 100-foot circle. That's what it was.
Yeah. Right.
Oh dear, yeah.
Yeah, it disappears when we get up and out of the crowd.
Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining us. Hello to Brian. Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. K9, you don't have your Xbox power cable. Wish you could join. Well, hopefully you'll catch us next time, my friend. And to everybody on the stream that has joined us for the flight, thank you very much. We've got 34 people in the voice at the moment. And welcome to the Hong Kong Hover, the last live stream of 2022. Thank you very much for joining us, everybody. How's my sound on the stream? If you guys could let me know whether I need to turn up the volume a little bit. I've just turned it up a bit there. Let me know how that goes.
Sounds good here.
Okay, so we're in Hong Kong for the last one. Just to quickly recap, guys, we've covered a fair amount of ground this year. We've done Java in Indonesia. We've done Australia, Sydney and the surrounds. We've crossed coast to coast, east to west in the UK, going from Southend to Bristol. We've done Panama in ultralights, which was a hoot, that's for sure, and Idaho, the river run. We've done Ecuador and Colombia in bizjets. We've been to Papua New Guinea, Minnesota for our puddle jumping with our floats. We've done our warbirds in Switzerland and France, New Zealand. We've done Netherlands, Germany and Denmark last in the Big Iron. And today we're finishing off on Hong Kong, so we've certainly got around this year. Leg 1 is going to be from here. We're departing runway 15. Take off runway 15, then we're going to have to loop round. And we're going to head to Zulu X-Ray India Bravo, Zinan, I think it is. You'll have to excuse some of the pronunciations today, guys. Zinan Airport, which is only about 8 nautical miles. We need to climb to about 1,500 feet maximum, and it's a small tarmac strip in the middle of Xi'an, and we're going to be landing there, runway 11. We'll land there and then we will be taking off and heading towards Kai Tak Airport, which in the real world no longer exists, as you're aware. Okay, so unless there's any questions or queries from anybody, I think we're just about ready to go.
Let the crashing begin.
For some strange
After you, Simhanger.
Well, I'm sure we're going to see some amazing takeoff and landings.
For some strange reason, I just spawned in the Robinson, or the other, no, what is it? The other helicopter.
The Bell.
The Bell, yeah. I didn't choose it. It chose me.
What is our heading towards the airport? I'm not using the maps at the moment, so I'm going to follow you guys.
Well, I hope the sound improves. Probably about 20. You're heading towards sort of 5 o'clock.
Lovely, that'll do.
Guys, do you guys know what the airport is called? I came in like a bit late, I'm sorry. But
yeah, the sound should improve when you're away from the crowd. Yeah, it's already better.
Right, brilliant.
I'll try and catch up as soon as I can. I'm just eating my tea.
hey guys, can you guys watch the airports you guys are flying in? No?
It's ZGSZ.
Okay. C.
Correct.
Yeah, all the details are on the Discord, my friend, under the event details.
Oh.
Good evening, radio check.
Yeah, but where's... Okay.
Yeah, radio check is good, 5-5.
So it's CJ and C... what?
SZ.
S and what's Z? Z?
Z or Z.
Zulu Golf Sierra Zulu.
There you go.
Zulu Golf, Sierra Zulu.
Okay, so what?
I'm getting a bit of
Is it
static on the noise here.
Me too.
Yeah, it's very stuttery.
On the noise, yeah, it's the aircraft. I think I might try turning my volume of other aircraft down. See what happens. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm gonna.
It's particularly bad when I'm not in the cockpit.
I'm seeing way too many fixed-wing craft here. Are you guys in the Cabri flying unique liveries?
No, I'm in the default one.
shouldn't be.
I'm seeing mainly Cabris and 407s.
Guys,
I'm
I
in the
can't-
407.
Hey guys, can I please ask what server are you connected to?
Southeast Asia.
Southeast
So,
Asia.
I am connected to it, but I don't seem to see anyone.
Are you on the
Any
beta
ideas?
at all?
Sorry?
What is the one?
Are you using the new beta version? Or are you Xbox?
Oh, it's a Windows PC version.
Okay, you're not using the new beta version though.
No, I guess not.
Okay, so as long as you've got multiplayer activated, make sure you've got multiplayer activated, because sometimes it does turn itself off in the menus.
Okay, cool. I'll double check that.
And set to all players as well on your settings beforehand. Okay, so
Okay.
turning down the sound settings for other aircraft does nothing.
I'm on the beta, guys, and I see everybody.
Oh,
Really?
that's good.
Oh wow!
Excellent.
That's
Yeah,
brilliant.
yeah, I'm on it and see everybody.
Again, can you guys like say what the airport is called? Because I can't find it. Hello?
Yeah, so if you go to Zulu X-ray India Bravo,
Yeah,
That-
but no. Just
that's
like
where
the-
we're
what-
heading right now.
Okay, but I just want to like know what's the airport's name is.
It's Xinan.
Okay, so what? C.
XINAN.
Okay, so X and what I?
XINAN.
A
That's
and
correct.
okay, I can't. What the fuck? I can't find it.
Oh dear.
Man, that noise is horrible.
X-ray India November apostrophe Alpha November.
Well, we found a bug in the
Okay.
sound anyway.
There seems to be a bug with the sound, I'm afraid, guys.
Yep.
Got how long is the flight today? The actual flying time today is about an hour, but the event's probably going to be an hour and a half to an hour and 3/4, I would guess. But we do seem to have a bug with the sound.
Respawn,
Yeah,
I
I'm
think.
quite far behind you lot, and the sound was quietened off, so maybe spread apart a little.
Yeah,
may
that,
ease
that,
sound.
that could well be it.
Yeah, but I'm at least 200 meters to Martin, and I've still got you guys there. It might get better.
Yeah.
Can you?
I mean, I'm quite a way away, about 500 meters back, and it's still there, but it's not as bad as when we first started.
Yeah, I'm at the back, and it's diminishing.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, we'll just see how it goes. Right, we're not too far from the airport, guys. Our first landing
Can you please
was only
tell,
a very short hop.
Okay, the first like the airport you guys are about to land on. What's it called?
Yeah, we just told you what it is. It's Xinan, and or
Sin.
type
Okay.
in Zulu ZXIB, and you're in, and it'll bring up the airport.
So how? Okay, Zulu. How do you like?
Z
Z.
ZXIB.
Okay, 2 seconds. Z and X, and then
IB.
IB.
B. Okay. Oh yeah, I found it. Nice.
Right.
Thank you.
Ah.
I'm like pretty shit at this. I'm like very bad at it. So.
Try not to swear.
Yeah,
my back feels better already.
Yeah. This is a live program. Try not to swear.
And now my TV's working.
How far are you from ZXIB at the moment?
5 miles, maybe.
No,
Yeah, some of us are arriving.
Okay,
yeah,
so-
almost arriving at it. I can see all you guys coming in, looking good.
Sound getting worse again.
Yeah, because we're getting closer together. I've turned my sound down, so it's not... Now I expect to see some amazing landings, because you won't see that from me.
Oh, there's Mark.
Oh my god, the map, just the main.
What's
world
the
menu
touchdown
map.
speed in these things? About 50 knots.
Right, can I get my landing gear fixed?
I'm pretty confident because I've had about 15 minutes of flight time here.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
You should be a
showing
Russian
off.
pilot then.
You just pull it back and descend and hope for the best and watch for the bounce. And it even stops on the water.
Yeah, there's none of this sounds from the bell. I've swapped to the bell and it sounds fine. So a little bug to report if you guys remember that.
Hey.
What am I looking for to land on? Sorry.
Ground.
Roger.
I just landed on ground.
Ouch, that was a rather bumpy landing.
I thought it's quite graceful there, Mark.
Less is more. All right. How's everybody doing today?
Yeah, not bad, Trex, not bad.
Yeah, great.
How you doing, Chuncy?
I'm good, man. I missed the last one. Everything went wrong, and I missed the start time, so I gave up.
Last month's?
Yeah, I missed it. I missed the
You missed
start
me.
time. And
You missed me winning the drawing.
really, what did you win, or what did you choose?
What, I chose euros.
Oh, that was a
I use it to buy the Is it Constellation? What's the twin engine plane? Chancellor. The Chancellor.
Oh yeah, the 414.
Yeah.
Great aircraft. Yeah.
But I haven't flown it yet.
It's a great aircraft.
Yeah, as everybody says that. So I'm looking
My
forward to it.
favorite is the Milviz Cessna 310R.
Yeah, I like that one too.
That's nice.
That's one of my. I think it's probably my favorite GA. Chancellor's not that far behind.
I love the 310 too.
Like mentioning the 310, has anybody had a problem with the blooming autopilot keep coming on and going off with the honeycomb?
No, I haven't.
No.
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 Oh, well.
Is that the updated version or the older version? Because I did notice there was an improvement on the. I haven't got the new version yet, but there's supposed to be an improvement. For the
There's some
autopilot.
great landings,
came down
guys.
hard and fast then.
Who's that?
Some absolutely great landing, and I think I've got a Mooney. Is it?
Oh, it is, it's fine.
A Mooney hovering.
Look at that bouncing up and down.
Judy,
A little bit
what
low
you
level
doing?
aerobatics.
Is that you, Steve?
Moving around.
And there's India guy. Are you down or are you coming down? There you go. Coming
Just
down.
yeah, I'm
Got-
very bad at this. So
I just had a crash to desktop. I'm gonna have to restart.
Okay, we got K9 on the stream, guys, saying he feels everyone's blood pressure slowly rising as we come in for the landing. That's, it's just quickly relax your grip on the joystick for a moment before we take off again on leg 2, which is going to take us, it's 21 nautical miles, so slightly longer leg. It's Victor Hotel X-ray. and it's actually an airport, as you're probably all aware, that doesn't exist right now. It was the main international airport for Hong Kong, Kai Tak International, till 1998, and they created a bit more land and created the new Hong Kong International. So we're going to be heading over to Kai Tak, and we're going to be landing runway 31. So as we approach the runway, guys, we want to keep the airport on our left-hand side and fly over Kowloon City and over Victoria Harbour and loop round, and we want to land fairly close to the beginning of runway 31. Okay, guys?
Roger.
Okay.
Roger,
So
yeah.
when you're ready, let's head off.
Just filling up, just making sure I've got enough fuel.
Certainly jumping into the bell has improved all the sound.
Quieter, isn't it? Yeah, I've just jumped in myself, and it's a lot quieter.
Yeah.
Yeah, the static seems to have gone for now.
Probably because I jumped out, Mark.
No, it's still there, but it's definitely feels a bit better, yeah. But we've still got the 407s with the rotors not turning, but the Cabris look fine.
You okay over there, Tunesy?
Oh yeah, I'm doing my other stuff's gone and I can't. Oh, don't worry, I'm coming back in. I'm trying to do something outside the sim.
Come on.
Wireless keyboard has failed because the battery's run out.
Oh dear. How are we doing, guys? We all coming along?
Amazingly affirmative.
To be honest, I'm just kind of impressed that I haven't crashed.
Now we're cooking with gas.
I'm in the air and the sky's on top, so got to be good.
I love your green name tags.
Oh, I'm in a building.
Should be in the sky.
Oh dear. That one like crazy again.
What? Where's everyone gone? I'm all by myself. Oh no, there's a few on the floor. Ah, you're down there, Trax, and Martin as well.
I was playing with my clouds. Something's different about the cloud adjusting green.
I think
window.
I accidentally reset my trims and suddenly I was like a rocket, nose up.
Yeah, I saw that. It's pretty severe, isn't it, when they cancel them?
Is there photogrammetry here? Because everything looks the same to me. All these buildings.
No, I don't think so.
No,
Which is why the frame rate's up.
This isn't photogrammetry here.
Yeah.
But for default scenery,
It's
pretty
not bad,
good.
yeah.
Looks pretty good.
Okay, guys, we got a little bit of high ground to cover before we get to Kai Tak, so you want to climb to about 2,500 feet.
Yes.
And cruise between 80 and 90 knots, ideally. I've got Striker 1 coming up on my left-hand side. We've got Stored Night in front of me, and Hunter's Sun. Punko Flyer, I think you're new. If you're part of the stream, welcome. Or are you one of those innocent flybyers that's saying, what the hell's going on here?
No, I'm here intentionally.
Ah, it's great to have you. Is it your first time?
Yeah, first time.
Well, welcome. You're very welcome to the stream.
We're really sorry. We're really sorry. We apologise in advance.
Guys, I still don't see you. I'm connected to the same server. Multiplayer is on. Any ideas?
You should
It's
be
really
on
strange.
all players and live players, yeah?
Let me double check. It's under the general options, right?
Yes.
And traffic.
No, go to your world map.
Okay.
And in the top right-hand corner, you've got your weather, the little box there. Just click that, and that's where you set your multiplayer settings.
Can I set it while I'm in flight, or should I go exit to
No,
the
you
main
can't.
menu?
You can't. You have to go back to the main menu, unfortunately.
I see. Okay.
Oh, I've done it again.
And also make sure to select the Southeast Asia server. That's the one we are on.
I'm going to have to change the button that I use to reset my trims. I keep hitting it by accident here.
I suppose you shouldn't have set it to your rudder pedals. Not a good idea.
So,
I'm actually using my
how
rudder
can
pedals
I-
today.
How can I enable the multiplayer once I'm in the main menu, once I'm in the world map? I
Right.
see
What
it,
joystick are you using,
disabled
Mark?
now.
For this, I'm using the Turtle Beach flight stick.
It's best not to set your rudder trim reset to your push to talk button as well.
Right.
Sorry, on multiplayer, you want to be live players and all players. The first two lines there on the left-hand side, yeah?
Sure. Yeah.
What are you set to on the top row?
Well, I had it off, so yeah, that explains.
You want all
So
players
should I-
there, and on the second
Cool.
line, you want on the second row. What are your options there?
Live traffic.
That's
AI
what you
and
want.
off.
You want live,
Live
traffic. Now come and join us, and I'd suggest that you join us. Either you can look for us on the map and spawn directly on top of us, or you can wait for us at Kai Tak, which is Victor Hotel Hotel X-ray. We're on our way there now.
Cool. The third waypoint, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Cool. Thank you.
I do not have live traffic on. I never do. It doesn't make
Yeah, that shouldn't matter. That will just turn off anything else. We're okay. Makes the sim run a bit quicker. It's off.
Yeah, roger that.
I've got a lot of beeping. Why am I beeping?
Because you're done.
Yeah, my engine's just failed.
There's lots too much talk. Over talk the engine, it blows up.
Yeah, I think I have. Yeah.
Lots of
Yeah,
bugs in this.
You want to keep your power to around 80% or less. And the danger is when the little blue arrow goes up into the red.
Let's go over this hill and get down, and I'll never take me alive, copper.
Yeah.
And if you go back and change your settings, the engine will stop.
So auto rotate down.
I've still got quite a lot of static here. It's a shame about the sound. You don't get this. I haven't had this when I'm just flying normally, but it's only in multiplayer that I've had this sound issue.
Take it. There's no reset button, is there, on this? Nope.
Guys, a
Can you
couple
get
of
a train from
hellos.
down there, Tuesday?
We've got a couple of hellos. One from Pilot Stud. Good
just
evening,
respawn.
Mark and everyone. Thank you, my friend. And also from Hudderston, James, saying hello.
Hello, James.
Hey!
Hey, James.
Oh.
Evening, James.
How are you?
Hello, James.
Hello, James. Awesome.
Hello.
I agree, Brian. Helicopters have been a
Hello,
great
my
addition.
dear friends.
I think James is in Ireland.
No, I
he's back
think
now,
he's
I think.
back. I think he's back.
back.
Yeah. One problem with doing a stream with this and filming and capturing everybody else, of course, is the Cabri has no autopilot, so it's very hands-on whilst trying to capture everybody. But it's amazing sight here. What have I done there? I've done it again.
I had no idea there were so many cities in this part of the world.
Yeah, it's a very, very densely populated part of the world. And we're coming up to some really lovely scenery with the rivers here and all the bridges and starting to get into the really populated area, and just over the little high ground there, coming into view now as you come over the hills, we should be able to see the airport just sticking out.
I saw P. Gatcombe's video on flying this helicopter, and he does it without assist. And I can't understand how he does that, because it's impossible. I tried it. It's just impossible to control. But he's a real helicopter pilot, and he can do it.
What? You've got are you telling me you've got assists on?
Yes.
I'm going to guess you're the only pilot here with assists on. Am I right, guys?
True.
Yeah, completely right.
Yeah.
Flying completely freehand.
Shame on you, Al. Shame.
Let's all turn it off and see just what happens. That's going to be really fun on the stream.
What a
Just
liberty.
remember, less
spent the
is
first 10
more.
minutes trying to turn it off because it felt weird.
Yeah.
Has anybody else downloaded the little adjustment from flightsim.to for the helicopters?
Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that makes a bit of difference. It just smooths things out a bit. I haven't got any assists on mine, and it flies okay, but it helps having a half decent joystick, I think.
Now everybody's concentrating on flying, of course, but when you do get a moment, just take in some of the scenery, guys. It really is impressive round here. It is fantastic.
I'm about to crash into one of the tall bits of scenery.
And you'll see the airport there, the runway sticking out in the famous runway with the checkerboard approach, where the airliners had to fly directly over Hong Kong itself, Kowloon City, and go in on a final approach there for the runway. Very famous, but the airport doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately.
I landed there in 1994 with Cathay Pacific, and it was my first flight without smoking. It was a non-smoking flight. It was terrible. 12 hours without a cigarette.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see choppers starting to get to the airport.
I was never fortunate enough to actually go to the airport, but I would have loved to. I don't know, does anybody know what it is today?
I was just going to ask.
Complex. It's an industrial complex now.
Oh, really? Is that all?
Industrial complex and shipping port, yeah. Basically, they've just tarmacked over everything and put buildings and lots of small ports and things over there. Yeah, it's a big industrial complex, as far as I remember.
Yeah, I
So guys approaching
Grand Imperial Bowling Alley.
Guys approaching the runway, keep it on your left-hand side. That's Victoria Harbour, I think it is, directly ahead of you. So we want to fly out over the boats and ships, out over the harbour, and then loop round and land the other end of the airport, the other end of the runway. And you're right, I think this was actually the main base for Cathay Pacific, if I remember. This airport was. How many of you guys are flying in VR?
Yeah,
I am. I am.
I am. Yep.
I am.
Patrick's always in VR.
You know,
Yeah.
I've found it so much easier to fly in VR in a helicopter
Yeah,
than I do
especially-
on the screen, to be honest.
That's true.
Yeah.
Tried it in a heli and nearly threw up.
Perspective is much better.
My landings are a bit better. They're not great at the best of times, even in VR, but they're certainly better than they are in 2D mode for me.
Yeah.
I just turned my Toby on.
Now, I haven't
Toby who?
tried Toby with the helicopter, but I have with
Yes,
the
okay.
gliders, and it's absolutely fantastic.
No, it works well, Mark. Tried it earlier on. It's okay. It does
Yeah,
help.
it's good.
Especially for leaning out the window and looking at the ground. It's fantastic.
Now, I've recently done a number of videos on the glider, and I must say that I did some in VR, of course, and I did some with the Toby, and with the Toby it was just immense.
Where we're landing, left-hand side.
Yeah, so we're going to fly over the harbour, and then you're going to loop round, fly past the runway, and then do a 180, and we're landing runway 31, I think it is. Yep, runway 31.
Anybody catch the advert for Windows 98 on the side of the building?
No. No,
Windows
missed that.
98.
I went to have a look at the checkerboard.
Oh, sorry, not Windows 98. Flight Sim 98. It's on a big board.
I
Anybody's
just searched it,
interested.
anyway.
I looked for the
anybody's
checkerboard,
interested.
I couldn't find it. Is it here?
I assume, yeah, I mean, it was a red and white checkerboard mark on a concrete sort of plinth on two sides of it.
That's the one.
But is it
We've
in the
also
sim?
got-
I couldn't see it.
Yeah, yeah. Saw it just now. By, you know, more by luck than judgment, as always.
Ah.
If anybody's interested on both of those tanker ships, there are 2 helipads on each.
Ooh.
I'll land on it. Probably.
Don't try landing on them. You'll
Oh,
sink
okay.
through.
Well, that was the whole point, is try landing on it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna think on a picture, but
They're not solid.
Oh, they're not? They're not solid? Oh, okay. Alright, so we're going to land on the grass in case people want to take off here.
I'm a little bit high for a change.
Wherever I end up landing is exactly where I meant to land.
Right. Okay.
Let's try my luck on the helipad. It's on the
On
roof
the live
of
window,
of
on the
tanker.
live weather, we got a bit of a crosswind here. Oh dear, I'll take. Oh dear, I'll take it. That was a landing of sorts.
And we're going for style landings today, not safe ones.
I might need a back brace after this, but I'll stagger away from it.
Calibrate your cyclic here. Is there a way to do that?
I use it on axis, like a throttle.
Actually, in the Cabri, there is a different X for the RPM and another for the collective.
Yeah, heli stuff. It's some of the heli controls, isn't it, in the bindings? Heli throttle and heli.
And you should note that without having the RPM X,
I gotta
to
say,
have to
some of the
speed
landings
you
are
want.
really good, guys.
So, I tried the Bell and it was impossible, so I had to go back to the small one again.
Brian Crawley on the stream just got himself an i9 13900K with a 4090. Very nice. I'm only a little bit envious. Here we come in, looking good, guys. I must say the landings are pretty good.
That was impressive, Doberman, even if you look like you're flying a King Air to me.
Oh, we're bloody experts, eh?
So, a quick one, the next leg, we're going to take off from here. We're going to head over, if we have a look, I'll just spin around here. If you have a look across the harbour, you'll see that tall building sticking up just on the left-hand side of the high ground there. Not the one at the mouth, the one further in. That is the Grand Promenade building, I believe. Going to fly over that. Then we're going to bank to our right, fly over Victoria Peak, and then go on and land at the new Hong Kong International. But we won't be landing on the runway, guys. There's twin control towers, and what we want to do is land as close to the twin control towers as we can. But before we do, just a quick one, if we can just see where people are from. I'm from the UK in Cambridge. If we just want to shout out so we can see who's with us and where we're from, I appreciate it.
Netherlands.
Vancouver, BC.
Florida, USA.
Florida.
Washington, D.C.
London, UK.
North Carolina, USA.
Connecticut, USA.
East Yorkshire, East Yorkshire, UK.
Newcastle,
Manchester,
UK.
Manchester, UK.
The Netherlands.
I'm in Georgia, USA.
Denmark.
Manchester, Washington.
Bavaria, Germany.
Florida, US. Wiltshire, UK.
Germany.
Copenhagen, Denmark.
Israel, Tel Aviv.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Bamako, Mali.
Ooh.
Wow.
No way.
Welcome.
Who's from
Hello,
Mali?
world.
Who's from Mali?
Baobab. Baobab 52.
Wow.
Whereabouts in Mali?
I'm a Belgian from nationality, but I live in Bamako for a moment.
Wow. Very nice.
Wow, welcome. It's great to have you here.
We are the world.
You know what's amazing? I mean, we are from all parts of the world, and we can get together and fly and have a few laughs. And for me, this is really one of the strengths of Microsoft Flight Simulator. It makes multiplayer so easy. It's fantastic. And thank you all again for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Also, Blue Boy is from Belfast. Welcome to you, Blue Boy. That's on text on the stream. Are we ready for the next leg, captains?
Yeah.
Thank you for go.
Yeah, I'm hovering above you.
Blue
If it wasn't for your setup video, Mark, half of us wouldn't be here. So thanks for that.
Yeah.
Here.
Blue
Yes.
Boy, unfortunately, Blue Boy followed my CRJ on the Big Iron flight. I was completely off course and lost.
Okay, we're away, guys. Let's go. You don't need too much height for this one. We just want to climb about 1,000 feet will be plenty for this leg. We're going to fly over the Grand Promenade, then we're going to turn and bank right, and we're going to fly over Victoria Peak, which is high ground at the mouth of the harbour, and then we're going to go on to Hong Kong International. Victor, Hotel.
Okay, that's the blue and gold building with the spire, yeah?
And a lot of hotels.
Ooh.
So the building we're heading towards is the blue and gold or grey and gold with the spire on it, Mark?
Sorry, I was distracted by somebody doing a loop-the-loop in the helicopter. I'm not sure if it was deliberate or not.
I didn't.
Sure it was.
I attempted to do it.
Blue and gold building with the spire on it.
Okay.
Whoa.
Well, for me, it's a sort of brown and green building. I'm now if you can see me, I'm directly over it. I'm now banking to the right to head to Victoria Peak.
In that case, I'm exactly 45 degrees miles off.
Just checking I am heading in the right direction, yeah.
I'd have to do a little air hawk and stick the turbojet.
If you can see Stored Knight, he's heading directly, yeah, in the right direction.
I see him.
And you'll see it at the harbour. There's the high ground, the little peak there, just at the mouth of the harbour. That's where we're heading initially, and then we're going to just turn and head towards Hong Kong International, which is on a heading of 279. Just trying to trim my aircraft a little bit so I can get an external view.
Just doing loops right now.
Anybody actually flying between the buildings without crashing? That would be a good one.
Sounds like a challenge.
Piece of cake. Piece of cake.
Crashing?
Yeah, I'm on my way.
We never crash on these streams.
No.
I don't know how many of you have flown the Beaver, the DHC-2, the default with the 40th anniversary edition.
Awesome.
Yeah, I've tried to.
Yeah,
pretty nice.
I've tried to.
It's really good. It's really good. There's a mod on flightsim.to, which is pretty good. But even at default, I'm loving it. It's a real handful on landing.
Someone just crashed. I'm looking at someone who's crashing.
You're cruel.
Oh shit.
No, we don't crash. Occasionally we do unplanned landings, but we don't crash.
No, like this guy, he hit right into a building. He was like flying around and then he hit like right into a building.
Well, I can see guys flying through the buildings here. HO45, Tango Theo, low and slow. Bakerfly coming over low. Kosang coming in low.
Land on that, Steve.
Soaring guy. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good, thanks, Mark. Thank you very much.
Right.
My other group tried this. We actually started right after the update. We tried to try out a lot of the new planes, and we started with the helicopters right here at that last airport. And we flew around. Everybody was looking. We figured there'd be helipads on top of some of these buildings, but we couldn't find a one. Not a one.
No, there isn't any really. You can land on some of them, but there's no helipads.
Yeah, you can, but...
Yeah, I tried to land on some of the ships, but I went straight through.
Get arrested.
What, a helipad?
No,
but it was solid.
I just tried to land on the ships, and I just went straight through.
Yeah, you can't land on
I tried to land on an aircraft carrier, and I also went like right through.
We're headed towards Hong Kong International.
Have you guys still got the static?
Yeah, no, I'm all good.
On occasion.
Fine.
I've still got it.
I've got it.
I don't have it anymore.
Not on the bot, it's on the actual
on the building.
on the game there is.
First time I've crashed a desktop. Unbelievable.
Oh, my.
Oh.
Yeah, I did that earlier. I had to restart.
Well, Steph is saying Tunesy's showing off by landing on top of a building.
You saw
Sparky
that.
Sven, how you doing, my friend? I see he's on the chat.
What are you doing in the chat, Spark? Get in.
Yeah, hey Sparky, why aren't you flying?
Get in.
Get
How
in.
dare you.
Sparky, where are you?
We need an instructor.
In inverted helicopter flying.
Lessons on how to pancake your aircraft against a cliffside.
Shenanigans.
Cabri is pretty slow.
Oh, it's just amazing seeing all these helicopters. Carabo, what are you? You're in the H135. I've got that, but you're showing up as a fixed wing prop to me, which is.
Yeah, it's very strange, and I don't see anybody else as being on a helicopter. And yes, I have H135.
Yeah,
I have the one. I have the 135, and I also. Well, everybody has the Cabri, but I only see 407s as helicopters.
Oh, really? No, I've got a mixture of Cabri and Bells.
I'm going to switch over to the, well, if we have a break, I'll switch over to maybe the default livery. Sometimes the livery will act up.
It could be the livery.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I'm in the default Cabri livery, and I think it's the only one available anyway.
In the Cabri, yeah. Well, the 407 has half a dozen or so of them. I picked the green one, and somebody else is flying that, I noticed, but everybody should have that livery, so I don't get why it's not showing.
I can see the colour.
Well, you're in a 407 too, aren't you, Steve?
Yeah, but I could see you when I'm in the Cabri.
Are you in the Cabri now?
No, I'm back in the 407. It's just the sound issues, that's all. I think the issue with that 135 could be the version issue, because they've recently, there's about 12 different versions, you know, and if you haven't updated in the last 2 weeks, you probably haven't got the same version.
Yeah, it might be. I didn't update.
Yeah, I did one today using the Hype software, and it updated about 10 or 11 versions, and I only updated about 6 weeks ago, so it's probably a version issue. I consider 135.
I love flying the 135.
Nameplate's on.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah, I like it too.
My favorite is Bell 47. I don't know if you have it.
Oh, that's the that's the MASH helicopter, isn't it? Yeah, that's a difficult helicopter to fly. That's difficult.
I haven't tried that. Is that on flightsim.to?
I think it's a free helicopter.
Yeah,
it's on
the SimMarket.
payware?
It's on the SimMarket. It's payware, yeah.
It's payware, yes.
Who's it by?
Oh, nice.
Excuse you.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Thanks for caring.
I'm not sure. It's not Airland F. No. Does that need Airland FS? No, it doesn't. But it's just really, really difficult to fly.
It is, but at the end, it's a really very nice experience to fly in.
Yeah, true.
The Huey is very fun to fly.
Then you had to go with the Huey on DCS. That's quite good.
Yeah, I was
be
flying
very careful
it,
when you're landing.
I'm getting more and more tempted every day to try DCS, but it's just it's just that 70, 80 quid for an aircraft, and then you know what it's like with us guys. We can't help ourselves.
Oh, you can play it free. You know, you can play it free for 7 days.
Yeah, but you've only got a limited amount. I mean, you've got 2 or 3 aircraft. Is that it, or 1 aircraft?
Yeah, it starts.
No. You can actually select any aircraft for free.
Yeah, but I want more.
More than a week, huh?
I get this stuff, and then I never use it because I'm so busy preparing for these flights.
Right.
And I think, and again, it's the competitive. I don't want to go to competitive stuff anymore. I get angry, you know. When you start competing with people in competition on online stuff, it gets it gets annoying when 12-year-olds just kill you all the time. So I'd rather just do this.
You know,
yeah, like those young guys from Copenhagen.
You know, there's so much. There's so much going on in Microsoft Flight Simulator. These days, I just don't have time for DCS. I used to, but I don't do videos on it because I can't pay it justice, because it's a sim that deserves a lot of attention and detail, and
exactly.
And I just can't. I just don't have the time.
Yeah, steep learning curve.
And
most of the time I play DCS. I like the only times I actually play Flight Simulator is like when I have to prepare for like the events and stuff.
As we approach the airport, guys, you'll see the Twin Towers. That's what we're heading for. You'll also see this. It's a bit weird scenery. There's a ship in the middle of ground there. This is, in the real world, that's actually new land that they're creating at the moment.
Oh, okay, that's why it looks so weird.
What we got to do? Land on top of one of the towers?
Yes.
Close to them.
Yes, absolutely.
I've checked my external microphone. You can hear me too loud, or it's okay?
No, you're perfect.
It's good. Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
Pretty good.
Thank you.
On the towers.
Where are we landing at again?
Close to these
towers.
The twin control towers.
There goes the trims.
Just as close as you can get.
Oh, they're solid. They're solid.
Oh, you can land on them, can you, Coonsy?
Oh, yes, you can.
Aha. Oh, well, we'll give it a go.
Not a lot of room because there's a spike in the middle of the one, and that's solid too.
Ah. That's no good then.
I landed.
Yeah.
Oh, what? No, I didn't.
Coming at about 200 knots.
I landed at about,
It's landing and crashing.
Well, I will call that a landing,
Yeah,
okay? So,
it's a helicopter, it's not a cruise missile.
No, I fall off. Okay, I'm gonna land again.
So you're acting like Santa's sleigh, sliding along the ground.
Has anybody picked up that slanted say from Orbix?
No, I learnt my lessons last year on that Orbix free stuff. It's terrible.
I landed a good landing. Look at this.
Digital homemade, nice landing.
Oh, damn it.
A little bit of a bounce, but you're down.
If you're new to a helicopter, try landing like not just hovering down from high altitude, but kind of approach that is similar to a fixed wing aircraft, but just slower. It will be easy just because hovering is the most difficult part.
Whoa, what happened to my camera there? I was upside down.
He's only gone and done it. He's only gone and done it.
You got Tunesy, you've landed on top of the tower.
Yeah, I've now got the spike in the cabin and the passenger seat. The spike is going through the seat.
I'm on the top.
I've got my own monolith.
I can't be asked.
Go on, Sky. Room for you.
Oh dear. Crash the desktop again.
Oh.
Okay. Not coping with this. I'm going to come off tonight, guys.
Oh, sorry, mate.
What's the problem, my friend?
I don't know. Just very, very splattery and just keeps crashing the desktop. How does one know? Strange.
Someone pass me a bucket and mop, I'll clean the windows.
Grab our bucket and then mop.
Oh, there's another guy on. 3 of us on.
Yeah, it's looking a bit cosy.
This looks fun. Who's in the blue? Cabri.
The next leg is our longest leg, gentlemen. We're on our way. We want a heading of about 245. It's 20 nautical miles. We're heading to Victor Mike Charlie, Macau International. Macau, of course, is famous for its number of gambling dens and what have you. They call it the Las Vegas of the East, apparently. So that's where we're heading. But we haven't got clearance to land there at the moment, so we'll just wait for ATC clearance before we land at Macau. So when we're ready, we can head off.
Oh, it's one of those, is it?
We got a grand, real big Buddha statue there.
I've lost everybody. No tags.
Junzi, are you still on the tower?
Yeah.
I'm coming up to see you.
Let me see. Are you in the green bell?
No, I'm in a blue Cabri.
Oh, got you. Facing me. Yep, that's right.
I'm in the green bell.
Oh, that is showing off, my friend. That's epic.
That was actually, I took the with the assists off. I'm getting used to it. I'm getting used to it now.
Oh, well done.
It's just the limitations of the aircraft and the throttle system is a little difficult on this because it just over revs very easily. And there's not a lot of left authority on the rudder too. Very little. It likes a right rudder but not a left. I don't know if that's natural or not. It just feels a bit weird. But you've got about half the amount of rudder turning left and right.
Yeah, I got the same problem here.
It's probably correct, I suppose, down to the rotation of the props.
Yeah, that's the torque.
Yeah, that's probably what it is then. So there's not enough torque left. Oh well, it is an 80s aircraft.
I'd say it's mostly right rudder and then just taking off, letting off.
Okay, let's go, guys. Let's head off.
And it helps if you give it more throttle as well, it will turn a little easier. So yeah, it's taken a while to get used to it.
Sure, a little.
You don't need much altitude for this leg. 1,000 feet should be ample.
I'm at 3, so I'm way above the wall.
I'm flying on.
I got that spike right through my cockpit.
I'm flying on live weather. It's pretty decent at the moment. Little bit of cloud, but not too bad. Is that what everybody else is seeing?
Yeah.
Yeah, Simpsons. Simpsons close.
There's a bit of a breeze.
I just turned it on.
Oh, we've got someone in F-22.
Hello!
It was inevitable, wasn't it?
I'm sorry, guys. I'm so used to playing DCS. I just have to. I'm sorry.
Well,
and he's showing up to me
your
as
challenge then is you got to fly at 80 knots.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
I think he's probably just
full
seen
flaps.
us on
No, I'm like
on the
the
map.
best pilot ever in DCS. I can do that.
80 knots at 80,000 feet.
Next time,
Yeah,
we're
that'll
going to
do.
tell them where the airport is.
But you can't
80
do it.
knots. Oh my god, 80 knots. Okay, I'm gonna stall then, but it's okay. I will try.
Well, follow the road.
I will say I'm doing pretty good.
Found his stall back again.
Well, I've got Tony Taser 77 just on my flank. Welcome to the stream, sir. Thank you very much for joining us. India guy I can see. Tunesy, of course. Player, welcome. Tony Dark Zero, nice to have you back, sir.
Good evening.
Didn't work.
Stepinder, my friend, how are you doing?
I'm having a good time here. It's working out for me in spite of all my challenges.
How you feeling, buddy?
I'm feeling better now.
A little hard to hear you.
Roger, thanks. Better now?
Little bit.
Little bit.
Testing, testing.
Good.
Yep.
I've got a lot of moving ships with seafront simulations installed.
There is, isn't there? Yeah, there is
Yeah.
not on there.
I think that might be
almost-
next for me.
Almost
Yeah.
too many. I don't know. So
I
that's
had
a tunnel. That's a tunnel there, is it? That little islandy bit. That's a tunnel that goes across the bay.
Yeah, it drops down, I think,
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
Wondered where the two lane dual highway motorway went to.
Yeah, it's an awful expensive highway over the water just to go to that little bitty island.
Welcome
Yeah.
also to Lionheart, to Grey Hunter, thank you very much for joining us, and to Jeff Ray. Glass Prism, nice to have you back, and CPA 864. Major Lag, are you trying to tell us something, sir?
Major Lag and Captain Ping.
We've got Shady Sim with us, and Curious B, of course, one of our regulars. And I've just had a, I don't know what it was it A320 past me?
So F India going in an F-22.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, where am I heading?
This looks like a 320.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you wiped, Mark, because I'm coming up your chuff.
I can see you. Tony Taser, right behind me. Bakerfly, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing great, Mark. Thanks.
Thanks very much for being here. Again, one of our regulars, along with Tony Dark Zero. Stored Knight, nice to have you here again.
Yes, I love it very much.
Now,
Mark tried to scare us off with all that big iron, but and now helicopters. But here we are, still coming back.
yeah, suckers for punishment, eh?
Yeah, nothing else to do on a Sunday.
Oh, I got a football game at the end of this to watch.
Well, what I wanted to ask you guys, and now we're on a slightly longer leg, maybe you just got the opportunity, is I would either in the events channel on the text events or even now, I mean, what I'm looking for next year, guys, is some ideas of the sort of events that you guys would like to have. You know,
Pretty much more of the same as far as I'm concerned, Mark. They're fantastic outings.
I think we should try gliders.
We will.
Good.
I quite like the landing challenges ones too.
Yeah, landing challenges are fun.
Stall is good. Yeah.
I'm glad you like landing challenges. There's one coming up.
Good.
There's no shortage.
long legs are not as fun.
There's no shortage of interesting places to explore. That's for sure.
Yeah, just different aircraft, you know, a microlight or something. Just everything that's default.
Well, I was going to say that I think the most fun I've had was Panama in those ultralights.
In the microlights.
Do you know?
That was fun, wasn't it?
I never laughed so much, and I'd be keen to do another one of those.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
The big city was something, Dubai or something like that.
Yeah, something like that would be fantastic.
You can fly through some of the objects.
And of course, I definitely next year will be going back to British Columbia and doing some stall bush flying. It's an amazing place to fly.
And we get the New Zealand update as well, don't we?
Indeed, we'll be back in New Zealand. Yeah. I have been exploring recently the Philippines. Some really interesting terrain and what have you there as well. So I can see next year we'll probably go to we'll head back we'll go to the Philippines. And of course we've got a multiplayer coming up, community flight, guys. I think it's the 29th of December. We're back to Africa, back to GA. We're going to be flitting between Zambia and Zimbabwe along the Zambezi River, and that one won't be streamed live because I'll be in VR, and it's not very pleasant to watch on a stream when I'm in VR. So keep your eyes for that one, guys. That's something between Christmas and New Year. We'll be having a flight, and you come in anything you want. I'll be in the Milviz Cessna 310R, but really it's just open season, that one.
I'll take the Beaver on floats.
Yeah, yeah, Beavers are a good option.
I like that idea, yeah.
Now you got me thinking.
Oh, might be a good one for my new Chancellor.
He's got you thinking of Beaver.
I had
Who else would
the
say
Beaver in FSX.
You know, I had, I think it's Thunder Designs Beaver in X-Plane 11. And in VR, it was the most immense experience. It was fantastic. And Thunder Design, I'm really keen. I hope they come to Microsoft Flight Simulator because they do make some good stuff.
Have you done any flights looking for the animals in Flight Sim at all?
I have. I've also downloaded, and one of my favorite sceneries, I've done, I think, 2 or 3 videos on it over the years, Okavango. It's available for X-Plane and PC from the marketplace. It's from Simwork Studios, so a very reputable name, and it's fantastic, and it's heavily populated with wildlife. Highly recommended.
That's good fun in a helicopter.
I'm still on the fence with that because it often drops down to around about £10, doesn't it, in the sales?
It's if you like, you know, low and slow dirt strips and looking for game and zebra and lion and you name it, well, it's a no-brainer.
What's the add-on called?
It's Okavango, and it's from Simwork Studios, and it's absolutely excellent. Now, as we approach, we do not have landing clearance to land at the airport, I'm afraid.
Who's going to stop us?
When's that stopped any of us?
Exactly.
Sky Patrol.
However, as you get closer, you will see there are 4 blocks of flats sticking up just past the airport. Very distinctive. Yeah. I'm sure you can see them there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Back again.
Great.
How flat are they?
Now,
yeah. Try this one, India guy. Come and land on that one, mate.
Yeah, I'm gonna land on it.
But
I'm gonna land on
Please,
it.
I'm not
You
going
might not have
to.
landing clearance, but have we got crash clearance?
I'm not going to ask you to land on those. That would be totally unreasonable and unfair of me. However, just to, as we're approaching it, just to the right of
there is a
those
shoebox.
Is what I think is a baseball field. And we're landing in the baseball field. You'll see it.
Good. Second base.
First time, eh?
So you'll see the 4 towers, apartment towers, and it's just a little bit off to the right of those towers. You'll see what I think is a baseball field.
Yeah, they popped
in
in there.
Stadium. Just
yeah, it's like a stadium. Yeah, small one.
What are you getting on with your 4090, Mark? Are you pleased with it?
I'm very pleased with it. You know, I had the choice between buy the Varjo Aero or buy the 4090, and I decided to go with the 4090 because I'd get more benefit, I felt, across multiple things.
A lot of money for a small improvement,
right?
Isn't it?
Yeah, and I really love it. I really do.
Did you switch out the cable, Mark?
Yes, I did. I've put in the new Corsair cable.
Yeah, it's a lot tidier, isn't it? The problem that I've got is I can't get an AIB card in my case. It's too small. And trying to get hold of a Founders Edition card is like trying to get hold of hen's teeth.
It
all
is
the
at
scalpers
the moment,
all the scalpers are buying them, the buggers, and not paying that money for a card.
Okay,
not
Tango Theo has found the baseball pitch. I think it's baseball, but I stand to be corrected. That's where we're headed.
Could be cricket.
Could be.
There we go.
Well, Hong Kong used to be
Japan,
a British colony.
It won't be cricket. Japan like baseball, don't they? Big fans of the baseball.
Yeah, that's why I thought it might be baseball.
Yeah, but Hong Kong was a British colony, so it might be cricket.
Might be.
It's too small for cricket.
Cricket has a bigger field than baseball?
It might not be.
Yes. I think it is. I think it's a little bit bigger.
Could well be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time.
It's got a track around it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I doubt it's baseball. Oh, no, could be.
Oh, I see it.
Whatever it is, it needs a grass cutting.
Yeah.
It's about to have it done.
Yeah.
Hey, let me flip this thing over. I'll mow her down. No, yeah, that's a track and field. That's not baseball or cricket, I don't think.
Yeah, it's running track into that.
Come on, baby, get down, get down, get down.
I think
Get down, get down, get down.
Get down
tonight, baby.
This thing, you know, no matter how you try and land, this thing always makes one hell of a racket when you land it, doesn't it?
Well,
if you approach very slow, so it's okay.
Tunes landing on the building.
Incorrect. I'm landing in the building by the look of it. It's
in
very
the
weird.
building,
It's not flat. Well, no, not quite, but it won't sit flat.
Yeah, you sort of did.
I'll move back a bit. And
Oh,
then I can
that was
see
a big.
Stay back a little bit because it will disappear.
I just found out they bounce.
Oh, was that you who came down next to me?
Yeah, 3 or 4 times they'll bounce.
Yeah.
I just landed with an F-22. Like, who doesn't say I'm the best pilot?
Well done.
This is insane.
Yeah, watching you guys land, some very impressive landings. Some slightly less so, but hey, they're landings. I can't boast.
A couple of drunken bumblebees.
Yeah, well.
Player, nice landing. Oop, quick drop at the end there. Moose land, decent landing.
I did a flight last week, Mark, with another group, and they had a sort of semi-serious ATC going along with it, and it was the first time I've ever tried that, and that was actually really quite enjoyable. It was a bit more regimented. You didn't have to use ATC if you didn't want to, and they didn't mind if you didn't get the terminology correct, but it was good. I enjoyed that. That was really good fun.
Was
That's
somebody
interesting.
acting as
I
air
have-
traffic controller then?
Yeah, they were on the same channel, yeah.
Yeah, I did think about that actually, about whether one or two act as ATC. That could be something as an idea for next year. It's just that you bunch are so well disciplined.
I think the only difficulty is they use transmitter to identify pilots. Obviously,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it's free to download. I know the guy that wrote it, so I know where to get it, and it's all free. But I suppose you have to use it, don't you?
Yeah.
It was very good though, Steve, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course. Yes. Yeah. Excellent. I really enjoyed that. I got into it after about 20 minutes, and yeah, I thought that was a great event.
Okay, I think we're all down, so on to the next one is the last leg. We're off to Jeddah Airport. We're going to take off from here. We're going to fly on a heading of 316 degrees. It's only 4 nautical miles, and we're going to fly over the Grand Lisboa building, which is quite impressive. It's been handcrafted here. A great big tall building with a dome at its base, very nicely done. It's worth a look. And then turning on a heading of 39 degrees for another 4.5 nautical miles, and we're going to land not at Jeddah Airport, but there's a small island just to the right of the airport, and we'll land there. So when you're ready, pilots, let's go.
Get untwined. There we go.
It's a little crowded right above me. I'm waiting till you guys clear the hell out of there.
Yeah, the sky is a little crowded.
Thank God this isn't DCS.
Many people using the reverse throttle collective. That's all.
No.
No.
I don't even know what that is.
Sorry, say that again. I didn't catch it.
Oh, where you reverse your throttle for the collective.
Reverse axis.
So you,
I see.
No.
So you pull instead of push your
Yeah.
throttle.
No,
I tried that and it didn't feel right to me, so.
Yeah, me too. I set it up originally like that, but I've kept it push forward for more throttle because I kept doing it wrong. Just finger memory, you know.
Same here. It's really hard to overcome those habits that we've developed.
Very lucky I've got myself a Verpal collective. That's good.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that
Hello
is
to
good.
TPHI 17.
Yeah,
Hello.
about,
Yes, we're all doing
turning
well.
my
Thank you very
POTAS
much.
throttle through 90 degrees forward. So we'll mount it vertically almost. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then and then reverse the axis, but that's too much like hard work.
I think just jump into the co-pilot seat on these aircraft and throttle on the right is good enough.
Sounds like it would be a really good idea for like a 3D printed mod, but what's the word? A base that you would slide your HOTAS throttle into, that would situate it vertically on your left side. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Perfect sense. It's just building. We're looking for something that looks a little bit like one of Elton John's perfumes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
And Lisbon.
I'm
Something in
following.
his bedside cabinet.
Are
Yeah.
you talking about that?
Oh, and Lisboa, yeah.
I'm
That one that
following.
looks like the
Lisboa.
flag of Estonia or something?
I'm following Ninja 6RR and just flying over the spire.
Spire.
I'm inspired.
Oh, I see the one you're talking about. Elton John's perfumes.
Yeah.
Cologne, wouldn't it be cologne?
No perfume.
No perfume, yeah. It's
Stop
definitely
it, just
perfume.
stop it.
Body wash.
I was going to do the adult version, but we're live streaming, so I wouldn't.
It's called Alice because all the young girls love it.
Oh, what direction are we heading?
We're heading.
Thank you for that chuckle, whoever that is. Thank you.
40 degrees.
Oh, that's kind of
Yes.
cool looking. That's
Yes,
a
it
nice
is.
looking
Yeah, it is.
spire.
To the airport. Is that where we're going?
It is, sir. But we're not landing at the airport. We're landing on the island just to the right.
I'm interested in street terrain here.
You can see in the real world just how heavily built up this place is.
Yeah.
I mean, the population around here is probably in the millions, I would imagine.
Billions.
That's China.
That's China in the billions.
In real life,
yeah, but
over 8 billion people.
But they're probably not all in this city.
No.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so half, right?
Is this Macau?
in real life helicopters.
That's your
with the
cow. This is
throttles,
my bull.
This is Macau, yeah.
Do you have
That's
to hold
Macau.
the throttle all the time, or are they sticky?
Oh yeah.
They do a pretty lethal motorcycle race in Macau City. I know that.
Yeah, they're hot on the motorsport, aren't they?
You drink and you know things.
So we're going on this island, are we?
What island?
Yeah. Head towards the airport, and then just to the right there's an island, and there's a
Yeah, I've
couple
got
of buildings there, and your objective is to land in front of the buildings, or in Tunzi's case, in the buildings.
It's warmer.
You said there's airport. Which airport? There's lots of them around here.
We're
Jeddah.
heading
Jeddah Airport.
Zulu Golf Uniform
All right.
Hotel.
It's all right. Never mind. I see it on my VFR map.
I like the fact that these aren't photogrammetry. It's keeping the frame rate lovely.
And they still look pretty good.
They're great. They're really good. That's fine.
Yeah.
Photogrammetry can suck. I hate photogrammetry sometimes. It looks
I just
awful.
turned it off.
It just slows everything down so much.
Got full flaps on there, India guy?
There's no flaps on it. I'm just doing my best to keep the nose up.
Oh, a little island. Whoa. What do you reckon that is?
Oh, we're gonna land
Private
on.
island, golf course, prison.
Are we going to land on the island?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. That would be a tough one for me.
Good.
Yeah. And I can test my DCS skills.
Oh, here we go.
Land anywhere or anywhere particular?
Just in front of the buildings. I'm going to try land this with the external view. This should be disastrous, but hey.
Hope so.
How's that? Right in between.
This is not easy externally. Goodness me.
No.
Do you think the buildings are landable?
One way to find out.
Tony Tasers has shown that they're not.
Not really.
Tunzi is just now learning himself.
No, they are. Well, they are. Yep, I'm on.
Sort of.
I think the middle one, the one in the middle, not so much. The one on the right seems to be okay, and the little one, I don't know. We'll soon see.
Let's try the yellow.
They all look like a bunch of honeybees trying to pollinate the same flower. Put it down, Mark.
I'm trying.
Oh, he just disappeared.
Yeah. Oh no, little one is.
Well, Ninja, you're a little stuck there. Might have to skew out of there.
Yeah, the buildings don't hold the weight.
I've fallen off.
Yeah, some parts of the roof are landable and the others are not, so you end up being offside.
The Venus helicopter trap.
Well, there's a couple of Cabris down. And a third. Nope.
Sinking. Slowly but surely. Like sinking sand.
But I'm down. That wasn't a very good one.
Yeah, how's your back? That was worrisome.
That was really testing in more ways than one. And it's funny, now the static noise is gone. Can you believe it?
I've still got it.
Yeah, I've still got
it.
Yeah,
I have too, actually.
That's interesting. Someone's upside down.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
They're going off from the building.
They must be Australian.
Yeah.
On the grass. That's interesting. And they're still going. Awesome.
No way out of this.
Cutting the grass.
I'm just cutting the rotor, try and cut out some of the static.
You guys ever seen those RC guys do the 3D flying? It's stunning to watch. It's amazing.
Yeah, I do that a little bit.
Oh, so impressive.
Just trying
Especially
to stop
so
my
as
rotors.
when they used to have an RC helicopter, it lasted about 30 minutes before it just shot off into the ground at about 400. And that was it. I just left it there. So somebody got a free 300 pieces of helicopter, and I drove away crying.
It
can
hard
be
to
expensive.
Fly. It is hard to fly as the real thing, the remote control ones.
Yeah.
Really
Even
hard
had,
because the perspective's all wrong.
it had the sticks and the tennis balls on it as well, the ping pong balls. But it doesn't really stop it when it's upside down, heading at 400 miles an hour into the ground.
Yeah.
And that was the last time. And thank God drones came in about 5 years later.
Okay guys, that was the final leg. I'm just going to do the draw quickly. It's a £25 gift voucher, Sim Market, Just Flight or Xbox gift card. You decide. If you're the winner, then please drop me a personal message on Discord and tell me whether, and based where you live, whether you require pounds, US dollars or euros. Okay, so let me try and bring up this.
Those guys hovering are disqualified if they don't get on the ground.
It's taking some screenshots. It's amazing.
Get your skids on that grass.
Okay guys, we've got the Wheel of Fortune up, so best of luck to you, and here we go. And we have a winner, and the winner is Erizet, is it? E-R-E-Z-T? Erizet?
Yep, it's me,
Yay!
Lionheart.
Are you there, sir?
Congratulations. Yeah, what about it? Thank
Congratulations.
Congratulations, that is it.
Okay, so if you drop me a direct message on Discord, give me your name and email and what currency you require and whether you want Just Flight, Sim Market or Xbox gift voucher, okay?
Okay.
Great.
Cool.
Congratulations,
Thank
well
you.
done. To all of you that have joined us on the stream, thank you very much indeed. Sparky's asking why he's not the winner.
You gotta show up.
Guys, to you, thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you very much, Mark.
And,
thanks, Mark. Awesome.
Don't forget, between Christmas and New Year, we've got another one coming up, and we'll be back to Africa for that one. So until then, stay safe and stay well, and bye for now, everybody.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you, Mark.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you.